Bonjour tout le monde. Aujourd'hui, c'est mercredi le 31 janvier. Le mot de passe, j'ai faim. Pour la pour la question de la semaine, tu as combien d'animaux de compagnie? Tu have combien d'animaux de compagnie? So you're going to answer that with j'ai un or j'ai deux, trois, quatre, cinq, and then whatever animal de compagnie you happen to have. Maybe you have more than one. J'ai un chat. Moi, personnellement, j'ai un chat. Pour toi, maybe it's j'ai un chien ou j'ai trois chiens ou j'ai un chien et deux cochons d'Inde ou j'ai un hamster ou j'ai 5 poissons ou j'ai un cheval. Now, if you have more than one of these, it's going to be j'ai deux chevaux, j'ai 5 chevaux, etc. J'ai un oiseau, j'ai deux oiseaux. Even though this has an X at the end to make it pluriel as opposed to an S like the others, that doesn't make it sound any different. Cheval changes to chevaux, that does sound different. But when we say un oiseau versus deux oiseaux, adding that X doesn't make it sound any different. Same with the S's on the end here. J'ai un hamster, j'ai deux hamsters. Don't need to make any difference in pronunciation to include the S at the end. J'ai un cochon d'Inde, j'ai deux cochons d'Inde. J'ai un chien, j'ai deux chiens. J'ai un chat, j'ai deux chats. J'ai un poisson, j'ai deux poissons. Un autre animal, I put some common ones here, but if you have a different type of animal, look it up on wordreference.com. Most of our animals that we use are going to be masculine. So remember, every single noun in French is either masculin ou féminin. So un chat, un poisson, un chien. We can, as I mentioned with our character Marie la chienne en peluche, there is a specific word for a girl dog. There is a specific word for a girl cat. But just to keep things simple, for the most part, we're just going to use the masculine form, just because, like I said, that simplifies things. So there are certain animals that happen to be féminin. Like, remember our frog character? Une grenouille is féminin. Une girafe is féminin. Neither of those, especially the second one, are exactly common house pets. So it is unlikely that you'll need to use une. But if you do, great, use une. You don't even have to worry about un versus une if you're using a number. So if you have 3 dogs, you don't have to worry about saying un chien. You would just say j'ai 3 chiens, j'ai 2 chats, whatever the case may be. So j'ai un or j'ai a number of whatever animal. But then some of us don't have pets, and that's okay too. You would just say je n'ai pas d'animal de compagnie. Je n'ai pas d'animal de compagnie. Okay, so you're using either this answer or this one. Aujourd'hui, c'est mercredi, le 31 janvier, c'est l'anniversaire de Fatou Bensouda. Fatou Bensouda est né en Gambie en 1961. La Gambie, en anglais Gambia, is a West African country, a very small West African country. Elle a étudié le droit. Elle a étudié le français aussi. Et elle a obtenu un diplôme d'études en langue française. Un diplôme d'études en langue française, also known as a DELF diploma. Elle a obtenu, she obtained or earned, got, Et elle a étudié le droit aussi, law, which is why she's wearing this special outfit. Elle a travaillé, worked, sous, under, deux présidents gambiens et à la Cour pénale internationale, ou CPI. So she's had some pretty prestigious jobs. Deux présidents gambiens et à la Cour pénale internationale. So the International Penal Court, which is a place where people can go to have special international trials listened to. Certains de ses actions et de ses commentaires pendant sa carrière, during her career, étaient controversés. Donc, elle a dit, said, et fait, did, des choses, des actions et des commentaires controversés. So not everything she has done has been universally accepted and agreed upon, which is pretty normal for any public figure, especially somebody who has to try cases. En 2012, elle a été nommée une des 100 personnes les plus influentes au monde dans le magazine Time. 2012, elle a été nommée, she was named, une des 100 personnes les plus influentes. When we put plus in front of a describing word, most, or les plus is going to be the most, influential au monde, in the world, dans le magazine Time. So that's a pretty prestigious honor to have. Okay, so I just explained these things about Fatou Bensouda. What are two of her accomplishments, en anglais ou en français? Probably not being born, maybe not necessarily talking about controversial actions and comments, but the other things that I mentioned are all what I would consider accomplishments. So what can you name from what I just talked about? Flip video pour aujourd'hui. It's all explained in my example, so check that out. You have your mot de passe. Les élèves sont, les élèves ont, les élèves leur donnent. Hey, dernière chose, one last thing. Brandon Brown veut un chien. Remember, I've been talking to you about how we're going to be reading the first 2 chapters of a novel. That is what we are going to start aujourd'hui. So you will be doing this via Edpuzzle. So when you go into Schoology, you will see that you have this Edpuzzle assignment. You will click on Get Started, whatever this decides to come up. And then you'll have to enter your name, answer the questions that go along with me reading through the chapter, and you will be all set. We'll do something a little bit different for chapitre 2. And then, like I said, just because of the difficulty of access, I can only get you the first couple of chapters, but if any of you really, really want to finish reading Brandon Brown veut un chien, I can probably manage to get you a full copy of the book. So let me know, and I can try to make that happen if that would be of service to you, or if you would enjoy that. Okay. Voila, c'est tout pour aujourd'hui. That's it for today. I will be on the Meet from noon to 12:30, Michon French Online. So be sure to join me there if you are able to and have any questions, otherwise via email. Merci, au revoir.